How to grow rosemary from cuttings. This is sometimes referred to as propagation. First, begin by identifying a healthy plant. The cuttings should be fresh and healthy, with some green still visible on the cutting. You're going to use a sharp pair of scissors to cut through your cutting. Measure about 6 inches from the tip. Proceed and get as many cuttings as desired, especially if you're cutting from a big bush of rosemary. The next step is removing leaves from the bottom of your cuttings. This should be about 3 inches from the bottom of your cutting. Removing these leaves prevents rotting once you've dipped it in water, and also provides room for the new roots to develop. Next, we are going to place our cuttings inside a clean glass jar, and we are going to partly fill it with rainwater. Rainwater is best because it does not contain chlorine. Otherwise, you can just use tap water. Always remember to refresh your water. This is done every day by pouring out the water and refilling it with fresh water. This ensures that your cuttings get enough oxygen while also avoiding mold forming on the cuttings. Place this on a windowsill away from direct sunlight. And about 3 to 4 weeks, the roots should have developed, and you should already see some roots at the bottom and on the sides of the cutting. This next step is one of the most important steps because rosemary requires a well-draining soil. In this case, I'm using red soil, sand, and goat manure. I mixed it 2 parts of red soil, 1 part of sand, and 1 part of goat manure. I mixed it thoroughly, and then I went ahead and prepared my pots. You want to ensure that your pots have enough holes at the bottom so that the water drains easily. Now go ahead and start filling your pot with soil, and remember to leave space where you're going to place your cutting, and also fill up the rest of the space with soil. Remember, these roots are very fragile, so you want to be as gentle as possible as you're filling in the last part of the pot. So just sprinkle small grains of soil around the plant until you achieve the right volume of soil in the pot. I went ahead and repeated the same process using my second pot and my second cutting. And once you've done that, you want to water your plant. Just pour in enough water so that the water drains through the pot. Remember, these are very young plants, so you also don't want to shock the plant. This is the first time that it's been placed in soil, and remember, it was in water for about a month. So you want the first watering to be as much water as you can put. More importantly, ensure the water drains out of the pots. And then you want to place it in a place that receives light, but not direct sunlight, as you don't want your cuttings to dry out. And once your rosemary is fully grown, you want to place it in a place that receives full sunlight, about 6 to 8 hours, and water sparingly. You only water it when the soil is almost dry. This will prevent root rot while also encouraging the plant to thrive. Thank you so much for watching.